Good afternoon, everyone. Great start. I'm Lori Bequette, and I have the pleasure of serving as the Assistant Dean for Faculty and Administration at the School of Professional Studies. On behalf of our faculty and staff, I'm happy and excited to welcome you to the School of Professional Studies' inaugural graduate hooding ceremony. A few housekeeping items before we get started this afternoon. We've made arrangements for a professional photographer to take photos as graduates are hooded and as they shake hands with the dean. If taking your own photos is important to you, we will keep the center aisle clear for any family or friends who wish to come forward to take photos during the ceremony. Please come close to the front when it's time for your graduate to be recognized, and then make way for others. Additionally, as you may have noticed, this is a busy weekend for Waite Chapel, as the various graduate and professional schools hold ceremonies much like ours to celebrate their graduates. There will be another ceremony shortly following ours. Therefore, we ask that at the conclusion of our time together, you are cognizant of this shared space and plan to meet your graduate at the reception held in the green room of Rinaldo Hall just across Hearn Plaza, following the conclusion of our ceremony. I encourage everyone to silence their cell phones, but note that we are not expecting silence during the conferral of degrees. I hope that you will join us in celebrating each graduate with the appropriate cheers and applause. Please remain seated and keep the aisles clear so that all attending can clearly see their graduates enter in the processional. Thank you.
Are you all ready to celebrate? That's the spirit. And I'm off script already. Please be seated. Welcome to the 2024 Wake Forest University School of Professional Studies Hooding Ceremony. I am Charles Iagovu, and I serve as the Dean of our school. Today, we're honored to have with us President Wente, as well members of our advisory boards and many friends, family members, and supporters who are here to celebrate our graduates. Thank you all for being a part of this milestone event in the life of our students. Congratulations to you, all of our graduates. This event represents an important validation of your hard work and dedication in achieving your goals. It also represents a special occasion for our university, as this is the very first hooding ceremony of our new School of Professional Studies. So there's lots to celebrate today. This weekend, we are recognizing the accomplishments of 45 graduates who completed their master's degrees this academic year. These students come from 13 states and Canada and include 20 Master of Project Management graduates, 18 Master of Digital Marketing graduates, 5 Master of Financial Technology and Analytics graduates, and 2 Master of Health Informatics graduates. It is nothing short of an honor to be part of a caring learning community that takes seriously the responsibility we have to care for one another, support our mutual successes, and serve others as part of our commitment to Pro Humanitate. And as part of these commitments, it is a privilege to be with you today as we celebrate your achievements. The completion of your graduate program reflects a significant accomplishment, and we're so pleased to see you reach this special milestone in your life's journey. Congratulations to each one of you. Of course, we all know that such accomplishments do not come easily and often require a helping hand from others. In that regard, there are 2 groups that I would like to recognize for being instrumental in helping our students during their time at Wake Forest. First, would the faculty, staff, and advisory board members of our school stand to be recognized for their contributions to the professional development of our students? Thank you. Now, would the spouses and partners, family members, and friends of our students please stand so that we can give you a round of applause for everything you have done for them. Thank you for your love and support to our graduates. It is now my honor and pleasure to introduce our distinguished speaker this morning, Ms. Portia Mount. Portia's impressive background includes executive leadership roles at Fortune 500 companies and other leading organizations, such as Topcoder, Trane Technologies, Ingersoll Rand, Edelman Public Relations, and others. Over the last 20+ years, she has developed an expert ability to launch new brands as well as for transforming marketing teams into growth engines for business. She's passionate about organizational innovation, but beyond that, she's passionate about personal growth. Portia is the co-author of her best-selling career advice book called Kick Some Glass: 10 Ways Women Succeed at Work on Their Own Terms. Recently, she followed her own advice by launching Mounts Creative to help companies with comprehensive marketing services that shake things up and achieve results. As one of our advisory board members, Portia embodies Pro Humanitate, by offering guidance and mentoring here at the School of Professional Studies, and is pursuing her personal passion of helping women step into leadership roles. Like you, Portia completed her master's degree at Wake Forest as a working adult, and she's a great role model for the next generation of professionals. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Portia Maun as our 2024 speaker.
Good afternoon, and thank you, Dean Yacobu, for that introduction, and thank you to the faculty and staff for having me here. It is such an incredible honor to be the first commencement speaker for the School of Professional Studies, and it has particular special meaning for me as an advisory board member for the communications program for the School of Professional Studies. As you heard, I'm a graduate Wake Forest School of Business class of 2009 and a survivor of being grilled in Dean Yacobu's information technology class as an executive MBA student. And he is correct that I was a working professional, and a very short anecdote, I was pregnant in my program, and after I sent my last paper, I gave birth to my son, Gideon. That is a true story. And so my husband, David, my son, Gideon, who is now 14, and my daughter, Kali Sue, are here. It is a delight to be with you and share a few short words of encouragement with this first graduating class, School of the Professional Studies. Congratulations to you all. So, pivot is a word I used to not like very much, but I've come to appreciate it. I personally have had many pivots. More about that shortly. Pivot signifies change. Pivot signifies a new direction. Whether you recognize it or not, you are in a pivotal moment. When you committed to your program, you made a pivot. Maybe you were looking to change careers. Maybe you were looking to make yourself more marketable. Perhaps you didn't really know what you wanted, but you needed to start somewhere. So you thought, why not? Sometimes life circumstances force us to change. Sometimes we are moved to a point where the status quo is no longer acceptable. Life is an unpredictable journey filled with opportunities for transformation. That was the case with my friend Devora. She worked for her successful family insurance company, but always loved art. Everyone knows you can't make a living as an artist. Too risky. How will you survive? Stick with what's safe. Stick with what your friends and family will approve of. This is what she internalized. At one point, Devora became very ill and was hospitalized and unable to work. Depressed and anxious, she started drawing and drawing and drawing. And a little girl with pigtails and a flowered dress emerged. She was illustrated with bright colors. From her hospital bed, Devora Designs was born. Her company turned into several successful brands, including Paper Sassy Stationery, graphic design services, and a freestanding retail operation. Devora gradually exited the family business to work full-time on her design business. She was making a living leveraging her talents, which gave her a renewed sense of purpose. Pivoting isn't just a strategy for startups or businesses. It's a necessary path for personal growth, career longevity, and a meaningful life. It's about agility, adaptation, and the courage to embrace the plot twist. Don't wait for a crisis or a healthcare scare to have you reevaluate or even reconsider your path. How do you know it's your time to pivot? Maybe you are quite comfortable with what you are doing now. That's just fine. Maybe this program at the School of Professional Studies was about sharpening some skills, broadening your network, and making you more promotable. That's just fine. But maybe it's more than that. How do you know when it's time to pivot and think about what's next? As professionals, you are uniquely equipped to navigate the complexities of the business world. But beyond your expertise and new set of tools and knowledge you've gained, there's a broader, more impactful journey. A journey of personal and professional pivots that can profoundly shape your life's work and sense of fulfillment. Here are a few signs that it may be time for you to pivot. Pay attention. Number 1, you feel stagnant. The most obvious is you no longer feel joy and excitement for what you are doing, or you don't feel like you are growing. Have you ever noticed that no one ever says, "Thank God it's Monday"? If you are not leaping out of your bed on Monday most weeks, maybe you've stopped growing. Number 2, you are persistently dreaming about a different path. If there's a vision or curiosity that frequently captures your imagination, if you constantly find yourself drawn to a different field or role, it's time to pay attention. Listen to that quiet voice. It's trying to tell you something. Number 3, your values are misaligned with where you are now. When your personal values begin to diverge significantly from the culture or mission of your current environment, it may mean it's time for a shift. Number 4, an opportunity excites you. Sometimes the sign to pivot is simply the presence of an opportunity that excites you, something that makes you think, what if? Even if it seems daunting, some opportunities are too good to pass up. 2 years ago, I was deeply committed to my corporate career and climbing the ladder. I experienced a lot of success as a marketing executive and member of the leadership team of my company's largest and most profitable business unit. I had a plan and a path that would lead me to a role I worked very hard to earn. The night before the announcement of major company-wide leadership changes, I learned the role I thought would be mine was not to be. I was passed over for promotion. Plot twist. I was devastated, then angry, then resolved. Embrace the pivot. I spent a few months taking on new assignments at my company to broaden my skill sets and give me time for my next move. That move would come in the form of a serendipitous conversation with the CEO on a bus on the way to dinner at a New York tech conference. After many conversations with him and the leadership team over several months, I made the decision to leave my career in industrial manufacturing and jump into the wild world of tech turnarounds as Chief Marketing Officer and General Manager of Topcoder, a talent marketplace and subsidiary of global IT consulting giant Wipro. My friends and colleagues thought I was crazy jumping into such a volatile industry, and in a turnaround, no less. What was I thinking? But I was feeling restless and dissatisfied. I needed a new challenge, and the opportunity was too good to pass up. Well, 2023 was the most volatile, exciting, and exhausting year of my career. In my new leadership role, I had the opportunity to draw on my career experiences, the knowledge I had gained in business school, and what I was quickly learning about platform companies and talent marketplaces. We worked tirelessly, atomized the company, and rebuilt it from the ground up. It wasn't enough. As part of many other enterprise changes, our company was absorbed into the parent company, and 80% of the jobs were eliminated, including mine. Plot twist. Again. I was asked if I'd like to take an internal role, and I thought about it for like a minute. No. Actually, hell no. I knew right away it was time to bet on myself. It was time to fulfill a dream that had been swirling around in the back of my mind for 5 years. I had been running my side hustle for a few years at that point, and I had 25 years of experience behind me. I can do this. Time to launch my own company, full-time, all in, no safety net, and in December 2023, Mount Creative, LLC, a boutique fractional chief marketing officer and executive coaching company, was born. In January 2024, with no marketing and no website, I put out a simple post on LinkedIn about my new company. I've been going gangbusters ever since. Embrace the pivot. Embrace the plot twist. As you contemplate potential pivots, also consider how you might deepen your purpose and enhance your impact. This is not just about what you do, but how you do it and why. Here are 5 steps to go deeper. First, re-examine your values. Your values are your North Star. They are filters for the decisions you make about your life. Regularly reflect on what matters most to you. Revisit your values often. When a recruiter calls with a new job opportunity, look at that list. When you are being asked to make a commitment that will require your time and attention, check it against your values. Understanding your values can guide your decisions and ensure that your career path and life decisions reflect your deepest convictions. Number 2, adopt the hell yes or no principle. Stop letting people waste your time. It is your most precious asset. Set an intention to be ruthless with how and where you spend your time. If an opportunity, task, or commitment doesn't elicit a strong positive response, reconsider its place in your life. You are allowed to change your mind. You are allowed to quit. Exit commitments that are not mission-aligned. If it's not a hell yes, it should be a no. Number 3, rediscover your superpowers and tap back into what you do uniquely well. We all have a unique blend of skills and experiences. These are our superpowers. Think about how yours can be applied in new, high-impact ways. What unique value do you bring to the table? How can you leverage this in your next pivot? 4, invest in your community. Our relationships are the bedrock of success and satisfaction. Invest in your community and networks, not just for professional gain, but to enrich your and others' lives. Build a network of friends you can lean on and who can lean on you. Build and invest in your village. Your village will hype you up when you win and carry you through your darkest moments. Number 5, live urgently. Now is the time. Don't let fear or procrastination keep you from moving into your purpose. Live an urgent life. In 2017, my friend Devorah was diagnosed with triple-negative breast cancer, one of the most aggressive forms of breast cancer. Once again, life was forcing her to pivot. Now, you would think such a diagnosis would have sidelined her, but Devorah, in her inimitable style, rose to the occasion. Unbelievably, between surgeries and chemo, she became even more productive, more creative. She became a patient in Wake Forest University's Baptist Hospital's Cancer Center's Second Chance program. She became a fierce advocate for getting more Black women into clinical trials targeted at triple-negative breast cancer. Thanks to the incredible team at the Cancer Center, her support team of friends, and Devorah's own indomitable will, she went into remission for several years. But in early 2022, she got bad news. The cancer was back with a vengeance. I remember when she shared the news with us, her support team. She said, "It's back. I need you all. I need my girls." And we all said the same response, LFG, let's effing go. You would think this prognosis would have wilted her spirit, but nothing slowed her down. Even as the cancer became more aggressive throughout her body, Devorah made plans. She took trips, gave keynote talks on living with cancer and the importance of self-care. When she launched a podcast focused on financial well-being for women. When her cancer progressed, if she was too tired to go out, we would just sit in her bed and watch movies or talk. That's when Devorah would give you lots of unsolicited advice about anything and everything. Often she'd say, "Now just listen to me, Portia, I know what I'm talking about." And she did. One of the things that she said to me during one of our last conversations was, "Don't let them forget me." I made a promise to her, which is why I'm telling her story today to you. Devorah's earthly journey ended in August 2022. She was just 53 years old. While her life was comparatively short, Sitting in the pews at her celebration of life, I was amazed at all of the people who shared how Deborah had touched their lives. Her impact continues to be felt. I am quite sure there is someone in the audience today who knows her. Deborah's star burned brightly because she had a love of life and a sense of urgency to get as much out of it as she could. As you move forward, your career is not just a ladder to climb, but a landscape to explore. It's not just about titles and achievement for the sake of having more. Each pivot, each choice to engage deeply with your work, your family, yourself is a step toward not just success, but significance and impact. I will leave you with the words from The Pivot Year by Brianna Wiest. These were the final words in the foreword to this wonderful book. I hope this year you realize everything, every last thing in your life will happen with more ease if it's in alignment with your soul's true intent. I hope this is the year you begin to unearth those truths from inside of you. I hope this is the year you find the boldest, bravest kind of courage. I hope that this year you walk fiercely into the life that has always meant to be yours. Within you lies a great vision for your life, quieted over time by the world. It is once again time to listen. It is once again time to live. Congratulations once again on this personal and professional milestone. You did it. And a special congratulations to your families who sacrificed while you've been in your program. Here's to your continued success and the impactful, purpose-driven lives I know you will lead.
Wow. Thank you, Portia, for sharing your experience, wisdom, insights. I know these words will serve our graduates well and their families as they move forward with the career. So thank you again for the Now, it is my honor to introduce Dr. Wente, our university's 14th president, who will share a few remarks. Please help me welcome our president.
Thank you so much. My thank you to our dean for this beautiful program today and everyone who's helped support it, and especially my thank you to our special speaker for her very, very touching words. And my special thank you to all of you who are gathered here with us today, esteemed graduates, faculty, staff, family, friends. You know, in the long life of an institution like Wake Forest, who in just 10 years will be 200 years old in 2034, it is a rare occasion and a privilege to celebrate a first. So I am incredibly honored to be here on this tremendous milestone in the School of Professional Studies' first graduate hooding ceremony. So graduates, on behalf of Wake Forest University, I am so pleased to congratulate you on your remarkable achievement in earning your master's degrees. This tremendous moment in your academic journey is a reflection of also not just your accomplishments, but also today is a reflection of how proud we are of all of your accomplishments. I know that many of you have juggled your graduate coursework, taking care of your families, children, and parents, navigating job transitions, maybe pivoting, as we heard, during the process too, and overcoming other challenges that life has unexpectedly maybe thrown your way. During your time at Wake Forest, many of you also received promotions and raises, and some of you leveraged your education into new roles or careers. And through it all, you were gaining significant new knowledge and skills in your programs that's going to equip you for years and years to come. You'll progress through other transitions and always be able to rely back on what you've learned in these programs. I also hope that during your time at Wake Forest, you have come to know our motto, pro humanitate, for humanity. It's a clarion call to all in our community and for all who choose Wake Forest, and an invitation specifically for our graduates to choose more than a job or a career, but to be a catalyst for good in society, for the benefit of humanity. Graduates, as you embark on your next chapter, please carry this motto and its spirit with you and seek to do the very most good you can in a world that needs you more than ever. Congratulations, graduates. Congratulations to all the family, friends, and loved ones who have supported them. We're so tremendously proud of you. Congratulations. And now, I ask Dean Iacovo to begin the conferral of degrees.
Thank you, President Wente. We appreciate you being with us today and sharing your perspective and advice to our graduates. And it is now my pleasure to present our graduates to you. So will the candidates for the degree of Masters in Project Management please stand? Will the candidates for the degree of Masters in Digital Marketing please stand? Will the candidates for the degree of Masters in Financial Technology and Analytics please stand? And finally, but not least, will the candidates for the degree of Masters in Health Informatics please stand? President Wente, on behalf of the faculty in the School of Professional Studies, it is my pleasure and great honor to present these candidates to you for the conferral of their degrees.
By virtue of the authority granted to me by the Board of Trustees, and upon the recommendation of Dean Iacovo and faculty of the School of Professional Studies, and upon successful completion of all degree requirements, I confer upon you the respective degrees of Master of Project Management, Master of Digital Marketing, Master of Financial Technology, or Master of Health Informatics. Congratulations.
You can sit down. Thank you, President Wente, and congratulations to all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 24 from our school. It is now official. You may be seated. We have now reached the moment in our program where we will be awarding hoods to our deserving graduates. I now call upon Dr. Ramon Nakapan, Assistant Dean of Academic Programs, who will lead this part of our program. Ramon?
All right, wow. Now, what we've all been waiting for, it's time to present our graduates and bestow upon them the symbolic representation of their academic achievement, the Master's Hood. Under the direction of our Associate Registrar, will the graduates for the degree Master in Project Management please approach the chancel. Academic Director of the Project Management Program, Rich Rinaldi, will come forward to award the hoods. Joseph Michael Burrows. Siklinda Canty Elliott. Jackie Scott Elliott. Angelia Bernice Futrell. John Compton Gladman II. Devonte Imonti Haney. Nicholas Andrew Helbig. Holden William Sprague. Tanya Renata Sami. Robert A. Thigpen. Keenan Dion Walker. Elena Shanae Wilson. Again, please join me in congratulating the graduates for the degree Master in Project Management. Under the direction of our Associate Registrar, will the graduates for the degree Master of Digital Marketing please approach the Chancel? Academic Director of the Digital Marketing Program, Jed King, will come forward to award the hoods. Brianna Janae Briggs. Chase Andrew Caples. Allison Lynn Chambers. Caroline Shim Combs. Max Philip Lehman Fox. Molly Hammonds. Jacob David Isley. Rebecca Maria Johnson. Becca Lee Nadolny. Please join me in congratulating the graduates for the degree Master of Digital Marketing. Under the direction of our Associate Registrar, will the graduates for the degree Master of Financial Technology and Analytics please approach the Chancel. Academic Director of the Financial Technology and Analytics Program, Mohammed Dasoki, will come forward to award the hoods. Thomas Matthew Barry. Mark Christopher Darling. Christian Magana. Please join me in congratulating the graduates for the degree Master in Financial Technology and Analytics. And finally, under the direction of our Associate Registrar, will the graduates for the degree Master in Health Informatics please approach the Chancel. Academic Academic Director of the Health Informatics Program, Deborah Wolf, will come forward to award the hoods. Hope Mills. Scott Austin Wells. Please join me in congratulating the graduates of the degree Master in Health Informatics. Congratulations once again to all of our graduates, including those listed in your program who were not able to be at today's celebration. At this time, Dean Iakova will share some concluding remarks.
I need to find my glasses. I apologize. I don't know where I put them. Thank you very much, Ramon. As we conclude our inaugural Hooding celebration, I would like to once again extend my congratulations to all of our graduates. We know that you have worked hard to become the professional, impactful, honorable, and global leaders you are today, and we're so excited for you to continue to make a difference in the world. We hope to stay connected with you, our newest alumni, and invite you to reconnect with us as often as possible. Wake Forest will always be home to you, and you're always welcome here. At this time, I ask that everyone please stand and remain in your places throughout the entire recessional. Congratulations to each one of you, and see you all in a few minutes at our reception across Hearn Plaza in Renaulta Hall. One more round of applause for our graduates before we're done. Thank you all.